This edition of MacVoices is supported by you, our viewers and listeners, through our new Patreon campaign. If you get value from MacVoices, please consider helping support the show by visiting patreon.com/MacVoices. MacVoices is at Pepcom in Las Vegas. I'm Chuck Joyner. We're in the Klashwerks booth talking to Russell, the CEO of Klashwerks, about Raven, something for your car. Russell, it's great to see you.
Oh, nice to see you too, Chuck.
So tell me about Raven. This looks something that maybe I might already have part of on my iPhone, but not completely.
Right, so this technology, before this company, I had a company, we worked on IoT technology for the home, and we had a very successful home security system. And so I'm a car lover, and I thought, what about the car? And I had experience with my daughter driving from a city in a snowstorm, and she's not very good at filling the car up, and she's not very good at checking how much life she has in a cell phone, etc. And I lost contact with her, and I was going out my mind, and it dawned on me that cars are so far behind most of everything else in our lives these days about connection. Like in a smartphone, and the way it connects us and connects us all is fantastic. But in a car, the smartphone is pariah now. Increasingly, this pariah. You put it down, hide it, put it under the seat or something. People don't want to see you. Like, the authorities don't want to see you with your smartphone, and it's becoming increasingly more that way. So we designed a system that actually has its genesis from a cell phone. It is a cell phone, but repurposed completely. So it has a Snapdragon Core processor, it has cameras like a cell phone would, but in the case of a normal cell phone, they turn it on and off when you want them to. These are on all the time. So we designed, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, so so this is about connecting people and their cars. So it's not about connecting people to the car, but it's connecting people, the family to their car and to each other.
The PR person was trying to explain to me, this plugs into your ODB port, so it's not just navigation or tracking or anything like that. It does quite a bit more.
Yes, so it's really 4 products in one. It's a dash cam, it's an ODB telematics dongle, it's a car security system, and also has displays.
When you say car security system, what kind of security?
Glass breaking, the car's moved, the car door's opened. You can access the cameras anytime. So if you're sitting in a restaurant and you're a bit concerned about the car, you hear a loud noise or something, you can turn the cameras on and look at the front and rear cameras in real time for your smartphone.
So you have front and rear cameras?
Right, yeah. So we have an app on the iOS which actually allows you it just streams in real time.
And where does the rear camera mount? Obviously, the front camera is pretty obvious.
Yeah, it's in the same unit. So at the back of the unit is the rear camera, the front of the unit is the front camera.
So it's actually shooting into the cockpit of the car as well as out the back window.
Yes, that's right. Yeah,
nice feature. Nice feature.
So so for example, if my wife's driving, if I check the rear camera while she's driving, it will notify her with a noise, and it will illuminate. And so she waves to me and says, "Yeah, what do you want?" You know. Well, that's not a way to talk to me, anyway.
Yeah. Russell, it seems like every product I've interviewed here today so far, I have to ask this question. I have to ask about security, because we're tracking things, we're recording things, we are, and that's concerning a lot of people.
Yeah.
Is that a concern with Raven? How do you address that?
Well, we had on the last product, we had a home security system, which is it's been widely deployed in North America. We took home security of that system very seriously. We had lots of audits, and we're doing a similar thing with Raven too. It has over-the-air updates capability, so we can always keep it constantly updated. It's always connected to LTE. We follow, just like all the other responsible manufacturers out there, what's going on in terms of issues. In terms of, there's very little information that goes to our cloud. Most of the information that is streamed securely between your smartphone and the Raven unit itself. And that's exactly what we did with the home security systems. We did not have live video going up.
So do you have a private cloud, or is this something that you're using Amazon Web Services for?
Amazon Web Services, yeah.
So what kind of pricing do we have?
It's $299 US. There is a SIM card in there, so it's $8 a month.
And is that your service, or am I purchasing that through AT&T or Verizon?
It's our service. We provision the SIM cards, but we buy wholesale data from T-Mobile.
Okay. Anything I haven't covered, or anything I should ask that I've missed about this device?
No. The only thing is that the cool features like you make a gesture to Raven as you're driving along, and it takes a video several seconds before the gesture and after the gesture, if you saw an accident or something, and it puts on your smartphone through the Wi-Fi straight away. So you don't have to put take any SD cards out and try and find it. It's all done automatically.
I like that. I like that a lot, because that is a downfall of the camera that I have right now in my car.
Yeah, it's very labor intensive. And the other thing it does, every time you go on a journey somewhere, it creates a time lapse of that journey. So you always have a time lapse of every trip you made.
How much memory is in this thing? How much time can you cover?
Well, it has 16 gigs inside the system itself, but also has an SD card slot, so you can put in as much as you can buy these days.
I should have asked this too. We're talking about plugging it into the ODB port. So how far back at this point? What kind of compatibility issues do I have with cars?
It's 2008 and newer. It's ODB 2 port. There are some older cars it will support, but it's more sort of specific.
Russell, it sounds very cool. Where do we send people to learn more?
Raven.is is our website, and that's where it's currently going to be in pre-sales. We start shipping at the end of February, and we will start to go to other channels soon after that.
Thank you for the time.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Folks, we'll have more from Pepcom and CES in Las Vegas. I'm Chuck Joyner. Thanks for watching. Visit MacVoices.com for show notes and to connect with Chuck on social media. Get involved in our MacVoices Facebook group and get more out of your Apple tech with MacVoices magazine, free on Flipboard. And if you find value in it all, consider supporting us at patreon.com/MacVoices and join these folks who help keep MacVoices coming to you. Advertising handled by Backbeat Media at backbeatmedia.com. Bandwidth provided by CashFly at cashfly.com.